Hi everybody, Jim Kreisman, your Mexico insurance guru here. Hey, today I want to talk to you about how to be prepared and then how to actually file a Mexico insurance claim. Hey, it's no secret, Mexico officials do not require Mexico insurance if you're driving into Mexico. In the event of having a loss, having a Mexico insurance policy will make the difference between a sensational and a horrible Mexico trip. Think about it. An accident, a breakdown, these are not things that we normally sit around and ponder about. But they do happen, and they can happen. And not being prepared in Mexico can have some serious consequences. Here are the steps to follow if you have an accident. Number one, just be calm. You know you got an insurance policy, you'll be in good shape. Number two, if at all possible, stay with the vehicle or leave somebody there with it. The reason for that is many Mexico insurance policies do not cover vandalism or partial theft. So if you leave the vehicle to go get some help and come back, you may find out that part of the car is gone, the whole car is gone, or it's been vandalized. Number three, call the Claims 800 number on your policy. Here's a couple additional tips you can find in one of my other videos or in my Mexico insurance blog. Always carry an extra copy of your policy on you. Because if the car is stolen and the policy is inside the car, you got a big problem. Also, know how to dial out from Mexico. You may have to dial back home or an 800 number for claims. And there are some international prefixes that you'll have to add to the number. Number four, when you dial the 800 claims number, you'll be greeted by a bilingual claims representative. They'll ask you for some information on the policy, which will include the policy number, the name of the driver who was driving at the time of the breakdown or accident, the name of the person on the policy. They'll also ask you for details about what happened in the current situation. Next, they'll ask you information about the vehicle, such as make, model, year, color, license plate. And then finally, they'll ask you about your location. They'll ask you to look around, maybe there's landmarks, any street signs, any, if you have a GPS, what your coordinates are, those types of things. So what I can tell you there is just be very cognizant about what your surroundings are all about. And again, as you're driving through Mexico, always try to keep an idea of where you're at. If you have a GPS, again, that's a great feature to have. Just be careful, some GPSs don't have maps that include Mexico, or they're just not up to date. So the next thing that'll happen is the Mexico claims representative will send out a Mexico adjuster right to the location where you're at. When that adjuster arrives at your location, you're going to need some additional information for him. Make sure you have the policy ready to give to them and the driver's license of the person that was driving at the time of the accident or a breakdown. Once you provide the adjuster with that information, you'll then proceed to work with him to fill out an insurance claims report. It's really important to make sure you don't leave without that claims report. Once you return to the U.S., that claims report will be required to get any type of reimbursement. If the police are present, evaluate the situation and determine if it makes more sense to let the claims adjuster sort out all the details for you. If there's an accident and somebody was hurt and you're most likely at fault, you may be detained and your car impounded. But the more likely situation is your car will be impounded to ensure you show up for your court appearance. Once the claims adjuster is done sorting out all the details, he'll give you your claims report and then he'll give you additional instructions based on the type of claim that's been submitted. Once you return home, there's some fairly standard steps that most Mexico insurance companies follow to get your vehicle fixed. What you're going to do is you're going to get 2 to 3 estimates and you're going to fax those along with your insurance claim report to the Mexico insurance company. What they're going to do is they're going to evaluate the policy that you had and the types of coverages that you have. And what they'll do is they'll send you a settlement documents to sign, and once you sign those documents, they'll go ahead and mail you out a check. What I've described to you is the most common the procedure for the most common types of claims that we see. If your claim is more involved because of an accident or some other situation, your Mexico adjuster should provide you the next steps. Make sure to see my other YouTube videos and read my Mexico insurance blogs and articles on www.GotMexico.com. Hey, when it's time for that next Mexico insurance policy, make sure to visit us at GotMexico.com, where in 5 minutes you can quote, buy, print your Mexico insurance policy right from the comfort of your own home. You know you're going to get a good policy. I hope you found this information useful. Look in the description box below for links to our website, and I'll see you soon.